Hey, it's Mark with Mark's Virtual Real Estate Channel. We're back with another video, and today we're talking about something that was really cool that happened to me over the weekend, something completely unexpected, and it actually had to do with the nodes and building I was talking about earlier last week, but something completely out of the blue, and we're going to talk about that and what I'm doing with that. And of course, we're going to talk about some of the progress with Upland and different things going on. And we love the comments, shares, all that good stuff. So keep that coming as well. Love the likes. I have a real estate channel as well, Mark Ferguson Invest for More, that goes over my real estate investing, flips, rentals, all that great stuff. So check that out too. First off, this has to do with what we're talking about here too. But Upland is having kind of a contest right now, and I forgot to mention it in my last video. But let's see if they have it up here. I think they do. Obviously, they announced Detroit. Detroit is opening up here soon. Oh, there we go. The Hidden Gems contest. And so, by the time you watch this video, you probably won't have seen enough to do the first challenge. But they said there's some properties in Manhattan that they're giving away. And they're doing a contest to do that. And so basically, each day this week, they're having a contest where you can do different things, earn points, you're entered in the contest, and some people will win some properties in Manhattan, which would be fantastic because Manhattan's very expensive, very sought after property in Upland. So shows for entering you get 4 points. Well, you can enter more than okay, I don't even know how this works exactly. All right, but you can earn different points for different entries. But today, like I said, you might not see this until tomorrow, was completing 3 paid sends to properties that have the word Upland in them. So you can go to a street that's Upland Avenue. There's one in South Los Angeles, and that'll earn you 4 points. And then Tuesday, you can acquire fresh land, mint at least 1 new property anywhere in Upland. That'll get you 10 points. So it's pretty easy to do. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Hunting for treasure. Complete at least 1 treasure hunt anywhere in Upland. This treasure can be a standard spawn treasure or competitive tier treasure. This will earn you 15 points. I don't do a lot of treasure hunting. I may do one on Wednesday. We'll see. Flipping properties. Players must sell at least 1 property on the secondary market anywhere in Upland. This will earn you 20 points. I usually sell a property on a day, so that shouldn't be too bad. And then players will have until Friday, March 4th to complete the final activity. I don't know what the final activity is, but we'll be awarding 50 Manhattan properties in the Marble Hill neighborhood. Each property has a mint value between $5,700 and $7,000 UPEX, but obviously it's worth way more than the mint value. And they'll be assigned randomly to winners. There's no correlation to entries, points, and mint values. So there you go. Here are all the properties they will be selling. So if you want a chance to win some properties, it'll be very valuable. There's your chance. Now, talking about what we're doing today. If you're new to Upland, you can buy properties. They have the same lots, same sizes as in real life. Not every property is for sale in the world, but just in certain cities right now. You can also build on those properties. Those properties can also collect rent. It can be a lot of fun. Well, I finished building on my property in New Orleans. This is the first property I ever bought in Upland, right here. And then, oh, there we go. Someone said I could say, what do I? Oh, there we go, control. See, I always learn new stuff in Upland, like on how to do different things and see different views. I thought it was, you hit shift. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Shift in the arrow keys, and we can see different views of my property I built. There you go, that beautiful townhouse. It looks kind of pink. I don't know if I meant it to be pink, but it's pink. But I just finished that today. And then you can see some other properties being built in the area. And then we'll kind of go zoom out here a bunch. Now I've got a weird angle. That's okay. But what happened was, last week I posted a video about nodes. And nodes are like community developments where people get together. They buy in certain neighborhoods like Sunset in San Francisco. Venice, they might start one. The Lazy J Ranch, Morningside in Los Angeles. And you get together, you build properties. Sometimes they have contests, giveaway UPICs, all kinds of cool stuff happens with these nodes. Well, I posted about the different nodes and had lots of great feedback. Thank you for all of that. And someone reached out to me who wants to remain nameless and offered me a property in Manhattan. And they're like, hey, I own a bunch of properties in this neighborhood. Would you be interested in, let's zoom in here. See if I can, now I can't make my screen go back up. There we go. Okay, I like that view. Would you be interested in this property if, there we go, you agree not to sell it and build on it? I thought, that's pretty cool. What's the catch? He's like, I'll sell it to you super cheap. Just want you to agree not to sell it. You can build on it. You can have the property pretty much. I'm like, great, sounds good to me. So like one lesson is sometimes it pays to put out videos, do stuff, put yourself out there because people reach out to you, do cool stuff. And I thought, sure, how much money is it going to be? I got an amazing deal on this property. I'm not going to lie. And so I was like, yes, I'll do it. And you can kind of see what I paid for it right there. Mint price for property in Manhattan. And I'm like, love to do it. So what I was going to do today is just come on here. And I know I said we are going to build on it, but we're just going to go ahead and sell it and get some money for the Detroit release and offer that for, just kidding. I would never do that. Sorry. No, I would not go back on my word about that and sell the property. But we are definitely going to build on this property. And you can see one right there, townhouse across the street. I was thinking about what kind of property to build on it. And I think it needs to be a townhouse just because I don't have that much spark. I have like 1.37 I can use. And this person said they would even lend me some spark to help build in this neighborhood because they own a bunch of properties in this neighborhood and they want to build it up. They want to make it a cool neighborhood. And so I'm happy to help contribute. If someone's going to help me out by giving me a property for that cheap, that's amazing. That's awesome. So even though I know there's some other nodes starting, Sunset started, Sunset 2.0, started, and some of the other ones are going good. Someone's going to do this with the property for me. I pretty much have to build here. So I have no other choice. So we're going to start building a townhouse. And we're New York. So do we want a flat roof? I think we kind of want a flat roof in New York. So what you do is you can kind of decide where to put your property. Is that the front? If that's the front, let's make sure we've got it, the front facing the right way. Or is that there we go. That looks like the back, right? Here, we'll use our shift keys. Oh, no, not working. Here. Oh, that aligns it that way. So we can align the property exactly where we want it. So you kind of, I like things symmetrical. A lot of these properties in New York and big cities, right, are right up against the street, kind of like that one over there. You can see it. And then have the yards in back. So that looks like it's pretty close. Is that even? That looks pretty close. Is that the right? I think it's okay. What do you think? Is that a good spot? I know nobody can talk to me. I'm not doing this live. But I think that's pretty good. And then I kind of want to... That just turns it that way? Yeah, I think we want to be right there. So then we can see, yep, that's the front. There we go. We can see what it looks like from every direction. And we can pick the colors on it. So, like I said, that last one was pink. Red. See, that might be the color I picked thinking it was red, and it looks kind of pink. Purple, blue. Blue is my favorite color. That looks like purple, though. That's very, very pink. That's kind of gray. Brownstones, right? That's the New York thing. Yellowish. Oh, I don't see like a really blue color. That would be cool. There's like a light blue. What do you think? or that one? If we do that, I think I like that one, and we'll pick a real light. Oh, we could go crazy with the trim. Or really blue with the trim. Or pinkish purple with the trim. So many choices. Maroon, brown. Kind of want a really light trim. When I flip houses in real life, we usually don't do anything too crazy because you want to appeal to the most people you possibly can. So you do neutral colors, nothing outrageous. But this is virtual real estate where those rules don't apply as much. Oh, that looks kind of good right there. Boy, I'm thinking it's sort of boring, but that's a pretty classic look. We're going to go with that. All right. Detail color. Oh, okay, cool. We've got even more colors we can do. So we could do pink. I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool, though. All right, we're going to do that. There we go. So now we review, make sure we're symmetrical. Pretty symmetrical. Pretty close to the street. We've got a nice backyard right here. All right, now 950 hours. I have 1.37 Spark available. I have a video on how to get Spark, but you can buy Spark during Spark Week. You get Spark when you treasure hunt sometimes, and if you level up from different levels during Spark Week, you get a certain amount of Spark plus a bonus. So that's how I got my Spark, is from leveling up during Spark Week. And we bought some during one of the Spark Weeks as well, and we have 1.37. So we are starting construction right now with all of my Spark. It should take 28 days to finish it. And maybe the person who is cool enough to let me have this, not have it, but buy this property at Mint, which is pretty amazing, will lend me some Spark as well. But that was pretty cool. Now I'm looking at it, it looks like it's not quite symmetrical. That's okay. It does not have to be perfect. It's very easy to move a house once it's built. No problem whatsoever. So there we go. We just started a new construction project, my first ever property in Manhattan, and we're building on it. That's our next building. Don't plan to ever sell that property unless something crazy happens. I don't know. But, you know, if someone offers me a property for extremely low price compared to the value, and they ask me to meet conditions to do it, right, I'm going to stick to my word and do that. So there we go. That's the new project for here. And again, really cool. Thank you for that property at that price. Happy to build on it. We'll have a property in New York with a building on it, which is really, really cool. And then we also have a property in the Bronx with a building on it, the one in New Orleans with a building on it. And let's see, we'll go to the one I built here in City Island. Pretty cool stuff happening. There we go. There's the one. Man, it looks a lot like the one I just built. Apparently I like those colors, so it's okay. And what these are worth, you know, it's hard to say, but from what I've watched and seen, about 30 to 40,000 UPEX is added when you build a small townhouse like that. If you build large apartment buildings, that value obviously goes up more and more. And eventually, there may be more utility for buildings, ways to use them, ways to make more money as Upland evolves and changes, and they add more features and different things over time. All right, that's all for today. Like I said, if you want to do that challenge and try to get other properties in Manhattan, great time to do that. You do have to register, then follow, you know, their rules for the guidelines. We did sell another property in Los Angeles and Westwood right here, so we're slowly getting that UPEX back up there for the Detroit release. Hopefully, I'd love to get up over 500,000 here, hopefully more, but that's kind of my little goal. And then lots of other cool stuff happening along here, and so love to hear what you guys are doing, experimenting with, having fun with in the game. All right, take care. Love the comments, love the shares, love the likes. Keep those coming. And we'll be back with much more this week, especially with the Detroit release and what's going on there.